Hello, let's do the New York Times games for Thursday, August 28th. All right, I have no idea what can tab is, so that might be a problem. Can tab. Does that mean that tab on the top of a like a soda can? Would that be a singular word? That's the only thing I can guess at, if it's like, unless it's something completely different. I have no idea. We have tea bag in here. We also have kettle, water, cup. These are things you just need to make a cup of tea. Would it be that simple? I mean, yesterday's was really simple, almost too simple. Would they put another really simple one in here like that? Should I try it? I guess let's try it. Maybe it's just going to be another easy day. Used for tea. Okay. That was an extremely obvious category when you have literally the word tea bag in here. Used for tea. Okay. You also have net, web, cyberspace. These are things for getting on the internet. You know? I don't see a fourth one though. I mean, you could be in a web, you could be in a net, you could be in a tangle, a snare. These are things you can get caught in. Sure, why not? Places to get trapped. There you go. Pretty easy. You're tough as nails. You're tough as steel. You're like hard as a rock, hard as a diamond. Like these are just things like used in slang for tough, associated with hardness. Okay. And then makeshift, cyberspace, can tab, and ice caps. Makeshift, cyberspace, can tab, and ice caps. I mean, these are all kind of, I mean, can tab, I'm assuming, is a compound word between can and tab. I don't know that for sure. It might just be a coincidence. But the other three are compound words. Are we taking half the words? So like, what does caps, tab, space, and shift have to do with each other? Oh, I get it now. I get it. These end in keyboard keys. Your caps lock, your tab key, the space bar, and the shift key. Okay. Ending with keyboard keys, yeah. That's another easy one. Back-to-back easy ones. All right, what does can tab mean otherwise? Because obviously they didn't use it to mean that. So can tab mean. Can tab can refer to a graduate of the University of Cambridge, a graduate of Harvard, or a Cambridge Neurophysical Test automated battery, which is a set of cognitive assessment tools. The term originates from Cantabrigia, the medieval Latin name for Cambridge. Huh, okay. I never would have known that, and of course they didn't even use it that way, so. Oh well. Alright, let's see what they give it. Again, if they give this over 2, I'll be a little surprised. 2.3. Okay, I'm a little surprised. Alright, let's check the bot. Okay, not quite as easy as yesterday, but still really easy. I think yesterday none was like 64% and the total was 95%. So not quite as easy as yesterday. But I doubt any puzzle has been as easy as yesterday's. Yeah, another really low unique score, of course. I mean, yeah, this one was so obvious. Green was so obvious considering they had the word tea literally in tea bag. 10% getting purple first. I mean, this is kind of classic purple category. You kind of look for it now, although I didn't really. But that's because I got the other one so quickly. But if you're trying to get purple first, this wouldn't be that difficult of a purple to get first. It's not quite as easy as some of the blank ones, but still. The classic purple take part of the word category. Check over. Yeah, at the end, blue overtakes purple a little bit, but still, I mean, purple's the lowest at 87%. Then, you know, I was the most common game where green comes before yellow. Yeah, green was so obvious. That should have been yellow. I know yellow is usually the synonyms one, but... And this yellow wasn't even really synonyms. It was just similar things. Ice caps with hard materials. I can maybe see trying that. You know, I thought of the internet one and people probably were just like, well, this is the fourth word that I don't know and none of the other words work, so maybe this one just goes with it. And this one, putting tangle in there, just trying to find the fourth internet one. I mean, there's a little bit of a red herring, but there's only 3 clues. So if you're going to try a fourth one, you're just going to take one that doesn't really make sense. It wasn't a true red herring. It was a bit of a red herring. Oh, I think this is people just trying compound words. Cyberspace, makeshift, ice caps, and tea bag. Maybe they were thinking can tab wasn't a compound word. Which I guess it kind of isn't. Like I was thinking, the only reason I thought it was because I was putting can and tab together, like the tab on the top of the can. I've never heard that, but like I was just trying to come up with something in my brain. Oh, drum, blank drum, kettle drum, snare drum, steel drum, water drum. Ooh, I didn't even think of that. Okay, so maybe there was a red herring in here. It wasn't that obvious one. Not that many people tried it. Pokemon types, rock, steel, water, diamond. That's funny. So they're taking it a little easy on us after the really tough ones on Monday and Tuesday, so that's a bit nice of them. Hello, let's do the mini crossword for Thursday, August 28th. Apparently they put the mini behind the paywall the other day. I think it was yesterday. I did get in on a sale, so I am a subscriber. So I'm going to keep playing it, but that's really unfortunate for people who aren't subscribers. I thought the mini was supposed to be like a teaser to the big crossword, which you've always needed to be a subscriber for. Well, at least as long as I've been following it. So anyway, that's unfortunate. Hopefully they'll reverse that. Anyway, let's get into it. SpongeBob's boss or one. Oh, I don't remember. IRS agent's investigation. Fraud? Something you haven't been able to do on U.S. flights since 2000. Smoke. Peninsula east of the Yellow Sea. I know this. I don't. Korea. One R and R and R. Rest. Barrel-shaped wine container. I think one of these might be wrong. I think fraud might be wrong. A cat. Like, isn't this a cask? Something heard through the grapevine. A rumor. Profoundly love. Adore. Vehicles in a peloton. Bikes. What a calf drinks. From. Oh, teat. Forgetting a word wrong there for a bit. I'll take getting under a minute. So not too bad at all. What did I put here? Fraud. An IRS agent's investigation. Okay, this is the audit is their investigation. Fraud is what they investigate. Okay, I gotta look closer at the conjugation of the verbs. Well, this is a noun, not a verb. But the other one would have been a verb. What an IRS agent investigates. And if you're enjoying the videos, make sure to hit the buttons over here, like and follow, and let me know how you did today. Okay, on to pips. Starting with easy, of course. 17 and 4 numbers. Okay, these are all equal, so we need either 3 4s or 3 5s. I feel like the 5s. We can't do the 5s because we'd have a 1 here, and that's not going to work. So the 5s have to go down here. This is going to be a 5. This is going to be a 5. This is going to be a 2. And then the 4s are going to go up here. Not my best work for a easy one. I should have realized that the 5s are going to go in the 17 one. With the I didn't realize that the only 2 other numbers besides the 5 and the 4s were small. Like I didn't notice that, so that just took me a few seconds to realize. Oh well. Hopefully the medium will go better. Let's see, 17 again, 12, and a bunch of evens. So we need 4 in here. What do we have 4 of? We have 2 6s, we have 4 4s. So it's got to be the 4s that go in here. Okay. And then we're going to need a 4 and a 6 up here. And then this 6 is going to go here. These are all going to be 4s. How are we doing this? We'd need a double 4. No, these are going to be 1s. I'm wrong. This is going to go like this. And then this is going to get turned around like this. And we're going to do double 1s. I didn't notice we had 4 1s. This is going to go in here. So these 3 need to equal 13. So this is 9. And then we're going to need the 4 in there too. So this is flipped over and like this. All right. It's almost as fast as the easy one. Not quite, but super fast for a medium. Oh, I don't know about super fast, but, you know, pretty fast. And the one everyone's interested in, let's go to hard. Ooh, we got 2 different boards here. That's interesting. Okay. So this is less than 2, so it's either got to be, it's got to have a 0 in here. We need a 0 and a 1. which is this one right here. Unless we have a double zero. It could be double zero, so I don't know this for sure. But the double zero, actually, now that I think about it, has to go here, because we have 0 down here. Okay. And we need a 0 and something else in here. We need a 6 in here, so it can't be the double 6, so it's going to have to be this 6, because there's no way the double 6 is making 1 in here. Or making 7 in here. So we have 2, the rest have to equal 5. These two are equal, so we need a doubled up one, which I think is either the 1s or the 6s. We don't know that yet. This is less than 1, so one of the zeros is going up there. This is 17. We need a 1 in here, and this is the only one left. I mean, the double one could go in here, but we couldn't put it in here because these two would have to equal 16. That's impossible. So we're going to have to go like this. So 5, we need a 12 over here, so that's going to have to be the double 6. If it will let me grab it. And then the double 1 is going to have to go up here. This is 9, so we're going to need the 5 and the 4. We still need a 0 in here. And we need the rest of these to equal 5. So we could do... We're going to have this one in here. We're going to have this one up here. Wait up, that doesn't work. Oh, this is greater than 1. I was reading that as less than 1. Okay, this is easy then. Just do this, and then flip this over and do this. All right, 156. It took a little while to piece out. And I was reading this as less than 1, so I was assuming for a while that there was going to have to be a 0 here. I need to get better at making sure I'm reading the less than and greater than signs. It tripped me up a few times now. If you're enjoying the videos, make sure you like and subscribe, and let me know how you did with all of the puzzles today.